throughout the journey, I realized that for me to put up the last fight is because of my belief, right? My belief of, raising my children through one set of parents. If that is even one chance, 1% chance that, I can turn my marriage around, I will.
There are 5 types of couples that we work with and what we call 5 relationship cycles a marriage goes through that will benefit the most from this training. Our marriage went through all 5 of these relationship cycles. That is why we created this training, because we don't believe in teaching theory. We only believe in teaching by example. And here they are.
So the first relationship cycle is the newlywed. I think all of us have experienced how a newlywed's supposed to be like. We're full of love, full of passion. We given each other a lot of benefit of the doubt, because it's new. We're getting to know each other. The newness is still there. We're just so excited because that is the beginning of a relationship, and everything is just perfect. Even if it is not, you will make sure that it is perfect.
Second relationship cycle is love, no passion. And this is a couple who love each other, but they have very little passion or a lot of times none at all. Life and career responsibilities get the best of us, right? So, children, like us, we had, mother-in-law, father-in-law moved in with us. So my mom and dad, we had 2 children. We have businesses, we have employees. So by the time you get home, again, there's still love there, but, passion kind of fizzles away. And then it ends up being almost routine. It becomes a habit. And, that we believe that once this, just as long as there's love there, then, passion really isn't needed. And through time, it just kind of goes away and goes away and goes away.
So the third relationship cycle is roommate instead of soulmates. So this couple is in a relationship of convenience. A lot of the time, because you sliding from love with no passion, and pretty soon here, because there's no passion, it started to have no love. And we see this in a lot of traditional marriage, because divorce is not acceptable. Divorce is actually a taboo. So a lot of couple actually, they live in separate bedroom but in the same house, so that people does not know that they are no longer together, but they are together. And a lot of the time, people actually do it for their children, for tax deduction, for their business, or they're just tired of looking for another relationship. They just think that this is okay. I'm just gonna settle. I'd rather to have a best friend with me, a roommate with me, instead of looking for another soulmate. Yes, we were once like that too. Because of the convenience, because of how messy or how integrated everything is for me and C's, we just chose to be roommate for a while. We said, well, why don't we just be roommates? Take care of the family. I don't want my in-laws to find out about it. I don't want my worker to find out about it. Why don't we just stay as roommate? You have your own room. I will have mine, and I'll take care of the kids. You can see the kids too. So in that way, at least we're not impacting the kids. And, for us, we just figure it out as it goes. However, we realize that that is actually not the right solution. What about our future, right? We cannot put ourselves on the secondary. Just kind of like Tony Robbins said, right? You need to have a fulfilled life. You deserve the happiness. You deserve to have a soulmate instead of a roommate. Let's make it work. Let's make that happen. I know you can do it.
Fourth relationship cycle. This is a couple who is putting up a last fight before giving up. They are halfway out the door. A lot of times they're stacking all the negatives, right? So doesn't matter how many years they've been together, how many good times or positive things has happened in the marriage. They start stacking all the negative stuff. And when they start doing that, they start deleting all the positive stuff and all the great stuff that the marriage has gone through. And but then there comes a point where they said, there's so much riding on this, right? We love each other. We're passionate about each other. Is this really going to happen? Are we really going to do this? And they basically come back. They put up a last fight. They said, you know what? We haven't given it our all. We have quite a bit riding on it. Just like us, we had so many good years and so many positive things that happened to our life. And a lot of that was deleted when you start stacking all the negatives. So We looked at everything and we said, we haven't given it our all. There's a lot riding up. There's mom, there's dad, there's our business, there's our children, there's our house, there's everything that we own. We worked so hard together with each other for, and we got to give it a last shot. We just can't just quit. We just can't give up. So we decided to go in. We decided to fix our marriage. We decided to get help. We decided to get better, and we realized through that process that the grass is not greener on the other side. It's greener on the side that you watered. And what I mean by that is, we just had, strategies, skills, our expectations, behaviors of our marriage at that point in time was just wrong. We just only knew what we only knew, so we just needed to get better. So we decided to get, help. We decided to increase our knowledge, strengthen ourselves by through new relationship skills, and a new way of looking at our marriage.
So throughout the journey, I realized that for me to put up the last fight is because of my belief, right? My belief of, raising my children through one set of parents. If there is even one chance, 1% chance that, I can turn my marriage around, I will, because that worth $1 million for me. Just like the book that I read from John Gray, it says that if you don't fix the problem in your relationship here now, when you go to the next relationship, you're gonna repeat that again, because a lot of those problems is actually not the relationship itself, it's actually you yourself. So then when I was looking at both sides, I realized that yes, I took on the accountability and say, man, there's things that I could really do and change and learn and grow that can make me better. So why don't I just put up the last fight, with C's, and really just trying it for the very last time. And then at least if I really tried it, I can say that, man, I have put in my all and this is it. Instead of, man, I didn't put in my all. What if, I could have done better? Yeah, so again, this is what we strongly encourage all the couples to do. Just put out the last fight, do whatever it can, whatever it takes. Maybe put in a timeline, say, man, I'm gonna do everything that is right for this period of time. And if it really still didn't work out, then at least you try your all. But don't give up before you fight for yourself. You fight for your belief. You fight for that person that you fall in love with at the very beginning. Obviously, you fall in love with that guy for a reason, and we just need to find a way to get that reason back, to get the attraction back, to get those back. So again, if this is where you are right now, please just stay to the very end, because we know exactly what you go through, and we got all of that back.
Yep, we watered our grass. The fifth relationship cycle, this is what we call the real honeymooners. And this couple they found love, they found passion, they found happiness again. You are in a V10 turbocharged, sports, machine, and you're actually running on all 10 cylinders. And this couple really is, to love somebody is amazing, but to almost lose the love of your life and to find them again, now that is that just takes the cake. That's just to the moon and back, right? So and that's really what happened to us. I mean, to love, to fall in love and to have passion fizz away, to have love, to have the disconnection, and then to almost lose the love of your life, and to be able to come back and rekindle the love and reignite the passion and to find all that happiness and that fun again. That is just amazing, and this is one of the best things that we could have done together. We could have taken the easy road, right? We could have said, enough's enough. We might as well just go ahead and call it quits, but we didn't. And this is just like the reason why we call it the real honeymooners is because now we have experience, right? We not only is it's new, the newness is back, but it's not just newness. I've seen this newness, right? But it's just that much greater. So that for me, that's how I feel about the real honeymooners.
Yeah, but for me, the real honeymooners, in a women perspective, for me, I feel like it's water. It's like it's a very calm water. It has a little bit of ripple, but it's not a big wave every single day. So I feel really good because I love the calm water, right? And that is what he actually right now provided for me. And if you talk about, hey, you have been through health and back, I really felt so, because when I was putting out the last fight, giving out the ring, I feel like my identity was fully destroyed, and by now regaining this relationship back, regaining this identity back, it was so much better. And obviously, with us spending a fortune in learning the relationship, learning what caused us the way we were, it really sparked out a lot of question, and also, bring up a lot of the, we don't know what we don't know. And on top of that, besides, all the, now we're generating more newness and so on and so forth, and we're continuously, building our relationship and getting them to the next level, and then the next level, the next level. One thing that I realized is I also found myself back. I think that the one thing about the real honeymooners is we need to accept each other as who we really are, and embrace each other as who we really are. And I think that was the one piece that I realized, and we're gonna go over that in the class in a little bit here. But that makes me feel like I really unleash myself and really live a happy, fulfilled life for myself on top of my relationship. And that is my ultimate, life that I really, really want. And that is what we really, really wanted for you. So again, I want you to just really stay with me, stay with us. That's just another maybe 45 minutes to go, but you're gonna get so much out of it. And I really don't want to let you go, because I want you to tell me that, man, Phyllis and Cease, after you hear this, I'm so glad that I'm back to the real honeymooners, and we're trying all these new things that we have never tried. But then we also have the experience and the know-how of what we already have, and we'll just keep building on top and on top and on top.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching the video, and you enjoyed it, right? We know that you got a lot out of it today.
Yes, and please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon, like our videos. Also, don't forget to share with a friend or a loved one so that they can benefit too.
Have a blessed day, guys. Thank you.